I'm also a buyer. We buy deals from wholesalers when there are those no equity deals that you come across. So when you have something like, let's say that it ARVs at 200, it's got a $150K mortgage on it, but it needs 30 in repairs. There's not enough room to come in and do wholesale because you don't have the spread there. Well, I can still buy those. What we do is that we are flipping it. I'm holding it long term, so I make our break even down the road. I pay a huge wholesale fee, but we want to buy 30 or 40 of those from every wholesaler that we work with. I'll be honest, some wholesalers we work with, they get it, and I've bought 10 of them from them. Some of them, they don't quite get what we're doing, and they don't send a lot. But the idea is that when you cross that seller, they bought the house 2 years ago, and there's no equity to wholesale it. They need to move. They got relocated or something, and they got to get out. But they don't have any equity. They can't go put it on the retail market because they'll have to pay $10,000 to close it. Instead of that, we can come in, get them some money, pay you a wholesale marketing kind of fee, and then still go ahead and close on that deal and help that seller out.
That sounds good.
Another completely crazy scenario, because we do all kinds of crazy stuff. Here's another one. Let's say that you've a house contracted and you're going to closing. You've got it at title. Title comes back, says, hey, you know what? We found a $90,000 IRS lien on that. You're upside down. And you're going to say, oh, pickles and bananas. I don't want to do that. Well, then you give us a call and a message and let us go in and close those, because we can still close and pay you a marketing fee on that and help that seller get out of that pickle and take that on.
Oh, yes, I would definitely save your number.
Yeah, I love it. Love it.
Love it.
Let me even make it more complicated. We've even got more unique things that we like to do. Another one that we do, I also buy mobiles out anywhere in Texas, on land, not in a park. Preferably,
I have a lot of mobiles.
they're on land, not in a park, and if I can take over debt, all the better.
I run into a lot of mobiles on land. Like, I literally have a lot of those, so I might shoot you over a couple of those.
Good, do. You know I like to talk, and I'd love to talk through them.
Oh my God, that's great.
Another scenario that we jump in on there, this one's super crazy. I have a story. I like stories. I understand best from stories. So, I had a property about a year ago where the seller was going through title and this wholesaler was trying to sell it to a flipper. When they got it to title, they found out that the seller, actually it was their deceased mother's name, but they did an affidavit of heirship and all of that. But the sellers found out that their mother had actually put her ex-boyfriend on deed at the time. And they didn't know who he was, how to get a hold of him. He wasn't signing. They didn't know a way to look him up. And so they couldn't close the deal. They couldn't get all the owners to sign.
Okay.
We can still solve those complicated title issues. That's still something that we can close and give you marketing fee for.
See, that sounds perfect, because I ran into that maybe 2 years ago. It was maybe 2 years ago. That the woman said that the person who was like her and her husband was on deed, but her husband didn't want to sign. She wanted to sign, so she couldn't sell.
Yeah, depends on if he's knowledgeable of the situation. You know, it's a little bit more precarious, but it's still doable. We're buying a partial interest, so price isn't a full price, but it's better than not getting anything. Here's another situational story. I had a seller who came to me. She was trying to sell it. She inherited her mother's home. She has 2 siblings, so there are 3 heirs. One of the heirs was on a variety of different drugs and was schizophrenic. She hadn't seen her brother in 30 years. She had no way of getting in touch with him, no way to find out where he is. We went through homeless shelters, we went through Salvation Armies, all these things to try to track him down. He can't be found. So he can't be found, so therefore they couldn't sell their home. And I was able to come in and close that as well. That's one of our properties now.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's great. Okay, so you basically help people out of the banana pickle situation.
Yes, ma'am. We always say that we solve problems that others can't.
See, that's a good slogan.
Yeah, I'm going to stick to it. I like it. I'd never said it before. I'm going to write that down, put it on the website. We solve problems that others can't. Boom.
That is great. That is a great slogan. I promise you. Use it.
Good.
Okay, so I was just looking at the homestead. Is it off market?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's an off market deal. Okay.
All of ours. I don't like the MLS. We don't list anything there.
Okay, that's great. And what about how much was you asking for? Because it's not showing me a price.
$92.5.
$92.5. Okay. Let me put that in my notes.
So I've got my colleague, you mentioned her. She is an awesome rock star, and she can also answer some of those questions and things as well.
I spoke with her. She's so sweet.
She is. I'm lucky to have the team that I do, that's for sure.
She is very sweet. She's very helpful too.
Good. I'm not going to tell her that too much. I don't want to fill her head. I'm just kidding.
I'll run this the Eat the Homestead one by a couple of other of my investors. And we'll see what we can get with this one.
That sounds like a winner. Let's make some money.
Let's make some money together. 92.5, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. So, get this situated. I'll get this little portfolio sorted for wholesaling, and I'll send it out to my people. And I guess I'll give you a call back in the morning with any information I have.
Yeah, or I'm a dork. Text me 24/7. It's no problem. Just shoot me a message and let me know.
Send you a text message if I get any news tonight.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. Thank you, ma'am.
No problem. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
If you have questions about real estate investing, owner financing, or any other aspects, don't hesitate to shoot us a message or make a comment on a video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on the other social platforms to stay updated on the ever-changing real estate market. Happy real estate investing!